Actually, I wasn't.
Ma'am, I don't know what you're doing. You're walking up to me, filming me for no reason at all.
No, sir.
and
I
you're
had
asking
a
me for
question.
my
You're a
ba-
police officer, and I'm a
What's
reporter.
The question is my badge and name. My name and badge is right here.
I asked for your name and badge number.
Who are you a reporter for?
My name's Susan Bassi.
Susan what?
Bassi. What is your name?
My name's right there.
Okay, I'm 61 years old. I can't see. So you seem to be making fun of my inability
You can
to
see. You can see me, so then you can see. You just said you can't see. Now you're saying you can see me.
I can see you. I can't read that name and badge number.
Do you wear glasses?
Yeah, I do, as a matter of
put 'em
fact.
on. There
I
it is.
still can't see it because they're reading glasses for up front. I have never in my life seen a police officer act that way.
I've never had someone come up and contact me like this the way
You've
you're
never had
doing.
anybody
No,
recording
I've been
you?
doing this for 27 years.
This is Susan Bassi. You're watching video of Police Officer Michael Dunnett, a police officer assigned to the San Jose City Hall who earns over $370,000 a year in pay and benefits. After this encounter, where Officer Dunnett didn't want to provide his name and badge number, demonstrating an odd way of providing public service, we decided to investigate. In the public court files, it appears he had 2 divorce cases, one in the year 2002 and the other in 2023, and that case was assigned to Judge Stuart Scott and then transferred to a free private judge, funded much like his salary by taxpayer money. Further, this encounter made us wonder about the police reports and domestic disturbance calls Officer Dunnett might have responded to over the course of his 27-year career. And we wondered about his training and if his attitude might have been influenced by the nonprofit Women SV that we've been investigating back to 2023.
Never had anybody
No,
recording
I've been
you?
doing this for 27 years. I've had plenty of people record me for reasons, but not to just walk up and ask me for my badge. And because I'm saying it's right here, you're having a fit about it. I don't have to.
I'm sorry. I'm having a
call.
fit about it?
Yeah, you're upset because I'm not giving you my name and badge. It's right there on my uniform.
Are
Do
you
have a
not
piece of-
are you not trained to give your name and badge
Stop
number?
it. Do you have a piece of paper? I'll write my name and badge on it for you.
Did
then
you
you
just
can walk away.
Did you I can walk away.
I said then you can. Here, let me give you my name and badge.
I need your name and badge number.
I heard you the first time. My name is right here and my badge is right there.
Do you treat everybody that way if they ask for your name and badge number?
There you go, ma'am. There you go.
I have a question.
What's your question? You already asked. I answered it for you.
Well, my first question was for your name and badge number.
And there it is.
And
what do you need
are
here
you
at
not
the
trained
City
to
of San
give
Jose?
that when somebody asks for that?
I'm very well trained. There's my name and badge.
27 years you've been on the
27
force?
years. There's my name and badge. What do you need, ma'am?
Well,
What's your question? What's your question, ma'am?
Well, my question got changed because my first question was your name and badge number.
There
I wanted
it
to
is.
know how
There
you'd
it is.
answer it.
There it is.
Do you do patrol in the city of San Jose?
I don't have to sit here and talk to you about that. I'm working at City Hall right now. That's where I'm working.
Okay.
There's my name and badge.
I just had a
What else do you
question
need?
about-
No, I do not.
Okay.
Period.
So previously there was a sign on the door about First Amendment auditors. Do you remember that?
No, I don't.
You don't remember that being there?
I don't remember. I wasn't here when that was up. So, if you need anything else, you can use the elevators and go talk to somebody up there. I'm here for safety. That's what I'm here for.
Is there a policy about First Amendment auditors in this building?
You can go talk to the people upstairs if you want.
I'm
to.
asking you.
No, I'm not in charge of that. That's not my job. I'm not in charge of that. Period. We don't do that, and I'm not in charge of it. Is there anything else we can do for you?
I'm standing in a public building. I have never had a police officer treat me that way.
As long as you want.
Thank you.
I'll be up front. I'm sorry. Doing my job.
We're going to be talking about how much money he makes, and I guarantee you he makes a lot more than you do, and you did a way better job. Thank you.
Back in 2019, I met a group of people who were recording police officers and posting their videos on YouTube. Before I knew it, I was doing it too. Only I was doing it to support our reporting on the courts and local government, not just on law enforcement. And having listened to a live stream of James Madison Audit celebrating his 400,000 subs, I did a live stream before I went into City Hall to describe why I got into reporting on attorneys acting as private judges. What I didn't address is why I got into reporting on domestic violence and divorce cases, which really began in 2011 when a police officer friend of our family became news headlines after his wife told him she wanted a divorce.
16th floor. It's okay.
Having had difficulty with the city of San Jose producing public records in the past, I headed directly to the San Jose City Attorney's Office because they are the ones that ultimately decide what records we will get and what records we won't. And I was investigating not just women SV's influence in training police officers and how police officers are responding to DV calls. I was also investigating San Jose City Council member Peter Ortiz, who filed a restraining order case against a social media journalist and then took that case up on appeal when he lost.
Hi. Good. You bathroom monitor?
The 6th District Court of Appeal is the court that reviews cases in which litigants believe trial court judges in Santa Cruz, Santa Clara, San Benito, and Monterey counties got legally wrong. It costs thousands of dollars in attorney's fees and court costs to bring a case before the Court of Appeal, and much of that is at taxpayer expense. After the paperwork is filed and roughly 2 years of tax-funded work has been spent preparing the record, the attorneys and litigants may appear to try to convince the appellate justices that the trial court judge got it wrong. In this case, Peter Ortiz is trying to convince the Court of Appeal that Judge Geffen misapplied the law when he dismissed Ortiz's restraining order petition against a social media journalist publishing as the East Side San Jose Times. Ortiz claimed that beer run Bobby Sanchez was critical in his commentary about Ortiz's political career and that constituted harassment rather than protected free speech. In addition to paying costly attorney's fees, Ortiz has used tax-funded courts in an attempt to silence criticism of him on social media as he heads into the 2026 election. In the 6th District Court of Appeal, attorneys make their oral arguments to explain to the justices what their court papers say and why their arguments are important. Because the Court of Appeal permits only one-way audio recording, I went to the courthouse in person to watch from the lobby on the monitoring screen. The judge's decision on what constitutes political free speech versus harassment on social media is significant. I also suspected that Ortiz's attorneys would appear in person, as the McManus Faulkner law firm is known for its close relationships with local judges and for obtaining published appellate opinions that effectively shape law.
Live stream. I'm interested in item number 1, the Saines case. San Jose City Councilman Peter Ortiz. Yep, that's them. They're up. But they're not, they haven't started yet, right? So Saines' attorney is appearing remotely, but the other attorneys are in there?
Yeah, you just took a picture of it, so I didn't really look. I have one over here too.
Okay.
The public interest. This isn't a respondent commenting on his disagreement with Mr. Ortiz's political positions or taking.
Isn't it though? I mean, it's your client is a political figure using his political platform for certain purposes. Why isn't that enough?
As I listened to Ortiz's attorney lawyer-splain to Justices Mary Greenwood and Cynthia Lee about what constituted political speech on social media, I was mindful that these two justices had once sat in the Santa Clara County Family Court, where they appointed thousands of attorneys as minors' counsel and private judges, and they acted as members in the secret Bar Bench Media Police Committee with reporters from the San Jose Mercury, where social media reporters weren't invited. Seemingly, these justices have no idea how social media really works, even when it comes to their own political campaigns. And after hearing these arguments, I had some questions for Mr. Ortiz's attorney.
I've worked with McManus Law Firm a long time. You're a big First Amendment firm. You've had the Nymark case. You get us emails in the Ted Smith case. I'm very well aware of your work. And this is for a politician who's very controversial, that he engages in using his girlfriend during his campaigning. His girlfriend's children have been... I'm going to ride the elevator down. I'm going down too. Well, you can get out if you want, but I'm riding the elevator down. I have some questions. You don't have to answer them, but I've got questions.
I'm not going to answer your questions, so thank you. Have a nice afternoon.
Records request, yes.
Happy day. I'm Mark. How you doing?
Hey, Mark. I'm great.
Is he okay coming in?
Sure.
Come on in.
She.
Gee.
She doesn't care if you mix up her pronouns, though.
Come on, let me grab a seat here.
Okay.
There we go.
Records requests. You have that card?
I've got my business card.
And what is your title?
I'm the legal services manager. I handle all the records
Okay.
requests for the attorney's office.
You know about the Nymark case?
I do not.
That was the San Jose City Attorney's Office. It's a published decision about identifying individuals making records requests. So San Jose, Los Gatos, and the Sheriff's Department was in that, and James McManus sued the cities for requiring people to give their identification. So I always talk about that when I'm doing my reporting about records requests.
Oh, okay. So let me take down your information. Actually, I can get, so we can get the information back to you. It's probably more accurate if you write it down.
I'm not writing. The police broke my hand, and I have a problem writing. It gets very fatigued, and so I'm going to have you write it.
That's fine.
And I record it, so I make sure I got it right and reflect on it when I get your response back.
So can I get the spelling? Your name's what?
SUSAN BASSI.
Note that just before I met Officer Dunnett, these two city employees were perfectly fine being recorded. They only got my information because I willingly gave it, but when making a records request, the Nymark case that was obtained by the McManus Faulkner says that you don't need to identify. And that is the same issue that happened when Officer Dunnett didn't want to identify. He began wasting taxpayer money, and so I took my grievances to City Hall and public comment.
Opportunity for members of the community to comment on city business that was not on today's agenda. Do we have any comment cards for open forum?
Yes, I have three: Bob Palacio, Blair Beekman, and Susan Bassi. Come on
After
down.
listening to public comment about the city's flock cameras and other issues in the courts related to the city, I gave my comment with my views and opinions and ideas about Officer Dunnett, who I believe should be fired. And then I had one last conversation with two San Jose police officers.
I'm coming back and I'm recording you for a reason. I'm a reporter. I've met you before when I've come to this meeting. And I was actually here today because I am investigating how the police respond to domestic violence and restraining order CLETS calls. And my experience with the police officer in City Hall was horrific. And for anybody who has to call the police on a domestic disturbance or domestic violence calls, if a police officer responds away, I simply ask for his name and badge number. When I asked both of you, you responded exactly as I hope every police officer would. Every police officer responding to those calls. So I want to get your name and badge number. I got it in a stream, but I'm going to get it right now on video because I'm trying to show the public how police officers should respond to calls.
Would you rather have it written down? I could write it out for you. If you
No. Can you tell me how long you've been on the force?
9 years.
And what is your name and badge number?
Officer Bowen.
Bowen.
4461.
And you're usually assigned here, aren't you?
for city council. Yes.
Yeah, I've seen you here before. And your name?
And I'm Lyra, Lira 5001.
Oh, I've seen your name in police reports, I think, that I've covered. So my goal is to make sure you guys write good police reports and that you respond that way. And if somebody is upset with a 61-year-old woman and a dog and a camera, how are they going to respond on more difficult calls? So you guys are the end of my video showing what police officers should look like.